You guys saw Donald Trump talking about how the FAA is accepting people with physical and mental conditions.
FAA's diversity push includes focus on hiring people with severe intellectual and psychiatric disabilities. That is amazing. Underrepresented segment of the workforce, and they want them in, and they can be air traffic controllers. I don't think so.
All right, so I wanted to discuss this because this is something that happens all the time with people whenever they start criticizing diversity initiatives or DEI initiatives, whatever you want to call affirmative action, because they'll read that. Because I checked out the article. It was a New York Post article from about a week and a half ago, like Trump said. And it's correct. The article says everything that Trump said, that the word for word, that the FAA is looking to hire people with severe mental or physical disabilities. And when it asked them what positions will we be putting these people in, the FAA responded with a very blanket, well, there are many positions we can find for them. So people are going to read that. People are going to read that, or they'll hear Trump say it more likely. And they'll say, wow, the FAA is just going to hire someone with epilepsy and say, congratulations, you're an aircraft controller now. It's not how it works, folks. That's not how any of this shit works. They get away with this stuff all the time because you can actually check. You can actually check with your own two eyes what the qualifications are to be an aircraft controller for the FAA. So these are the qualifications you need to be an aircraft controller. You got to be a U.S. citizen, registered for selective service, be younger than 31 years old before the closing date of your application, have 1 year of general work experience or 4 years of education, speak English clearly enough to be understood over communications equipment, be willing to relocate, and then it goes on for the training. And the training states that entry-level applicants must complete required training courses, spend several months at the academy in Oklahoma City. They're paid while training. After graduating, individuals are placed in locations across the country, and they must gain 1 to 3 years of on-the-job experience before becoming a certified controller. You also have to keep up with your certifications. You can't just walk off the street with whatever DEI initiative they found you with and get the job. It doesn't work that way anywhere. It doesn't work that way for schools. Doesn't that work that way for medical schools or getting a job as a doctor or an aircraft controller? The people who were recruited through DEI still have to meet the standards. That's how this works. So anytime you see a pilot, that pilot has met all the standards, no matter what their race is, their gender is, their ethnicity. That's why this is so pernicious that Trump will say something like that and trick people, because I guarantee millions of people heard Trump, a few dozen will hear me, saying that, hey, this is what the FAA is doing. And they hired people who can't see, and they're making them aircraft controllers. No wonder it's crashing. It's like, no, they got to pass all the qualifications.